Hey everyone, we're going to start our live bands class. I'm going to be coaching. I'm Coach Jerica. I know Carrie usually does this, but I'm going to give it a shot today, so hopefully it will be as good. Today we're going to do a little bit of upper body. We're really going to mainly focus on the core, and then one last exercise will be lower body. So to start out, let's get warmed up, let's get moving, let's get our heart rate going. Let's start with some jogging in place. All right, nice. Now let's get some butt kickers. Kick that butt. All right, shake out the legs a little bit. And let's get some air squats in. So we're just gonna put our arms out and squat down. Let's do 5 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. Shake the legs out again. Let's warm up our arms. Let's do some arm swings. Circle forward. Let's do this 6 times. 6. Okay, arm swing the other side. Circle 6 times. Very nice, very nice. Now, we're gonna warm up, we're gonna get our glutes activated, our core activated. So if you have a mat or somewhere you can lay down that's comfortable, let's get set there. And we're gonna do just 10 quick bridges, all right? So you're gonna lay on your back, knees bent, and then you're gonna push those hips up, squeeze your glutes tight at the top, and back down. We'll do this 10 times. Make sure you squeeze at the top, activate those glutes. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome, now you have those glutes nice and activated. Let's activate that core. So we're gonna go into a plank position. So that is where you're gonna be on your forearms, your feet extended out, and we're gonna hold that, and we're gonna rock back and forth. So go up and down, up onto the toes and back. Let's do that a couple of times. Really make sure your core is nice and tight. Suck that belly button in. All right, now let's go to the side plank. And we're gonna do 5 dips in the side plank. We're just warming up the core, just activating it. So we'll go up onto the side. We're gonna dip down 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome, we'll switch to the other side. All right. We're gonna do 5 dips on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. All right, that's my little warm up. So if you need to take a quick drink break, go ahead and do that. All right, you guys feel nice and warm? I feel like my heart is beating. I'm getting a little bit of the sweat on, which is great. So now we're gonna get into our band work. So if you wanna pick any resistance band that you feel comfortable with, the first thing we're gonna do are band pull-aparts. So I would suggest starting out with the yellow or green band. That's gonna be a pretty lightweight to start with. If you feel like that's too easy, we can go ahead and switch that up easily. So you won't need the handles on the band. If you don't want, we can just use the band. So I'm gonna use the red band. And we're gonna hold the band at about a little further than shoulder width apart. Your palms are gonna face up. So does everyone see that? Palms up, band in the hand. And we're just gonna pull apart, making sure you really squeeze those shoulder blades at the end. So let's do 10 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Really squeeze. Make sure you're squeezing those shoulder blades when you're fully extended. You should feel a little bit in your shoulders and in the back and those shoulder blades. We'll take a little bit of a break. Everyone doing good there? Awesome, awesome. All right. Shake out your arms a little bit. We're going to do this 3 more times, but we're going to alternate. So this time, we're going to squeeze those elbows into your sides. Make sure you're like you were going to squeeze your rib cage. Again, palms up, band just easy in hand, and you're going to pull apart. Really squeezing those shoulder blades at the back. We'll do this 10 times. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. That one you should feel the same areas. Just make sure you're really squeezing in on your rib cage. Shake out the arms a little bit. Maybe grab a sip of water if you need. And we'll go again with the arms out, not into your elbow, or no elbows in this time, just out. And we're gonna go 10 times here. When you're doing this, make sure you have a slight bend in your knees. We call that a nice athletic stance. So yeah, make sure you have that nice slight bend, and we're gonna pull apart again. 10 times. Squeeze those shoulder blades. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. You should feel a little bit of a burn. It burns so good. It hurts so good. That's what we want here, okay? Shake out the arms a little bit, and we're going to do this, the ones with the elbow in, 1 more time. This will be our 4th set. All right, so again, palms up, bands in the hand, elbows into that rib cage, all right? And if you feel like the tension is too hard, you can just separate or loosen the band up a little bit and give yourself a little bit more slack there, all right? So 10 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. That was our first upper body, and then we're going to move on to core. So let's take a break, grab some water. Make sure you're staying nice and hydrated. You guys feeling okay? Arms are feeling okay? Shake them out if you need to. All right, we're gonna start our core. I'll show you how to set it up. So you're gonna need a door. If you are close to a door, if you're not, get to a door. And we're gonna use the weight. We're gonna place it in the door, and we wanna place it as high as we can up in the door for this first exercise. All right, so it's nice and high. You're gonna loop a band through. I'm gonna pick the green band. You can pick any band that you feel comfortable with, but I would start out light, so either yellow or green. So we're gonna attach the band to the door stop. Again, make sure that band is nice and high, above the shoulders, above the head if possible. And then we're gonna get into what we call half kneeling. So the leg that's closest to the door, take a step back into a lunge position and bend those knees slightly, okay? And we're gonna have some tension on the band. And what we're gonna do is pull it from high. We're gonna pull down towards our other hip and back. So we're really focusing on the core here. Make sure you're breathing, make sure your core is nice and tight, okay? We're gonna do, let's do 5 on this side, and we'll turn the other way and do 5 on the other side, all right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. Let's switch sides. So now you're going to see it from the back. So again, the leg that's closest to the door, take a step back. Nice bend in the knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, awesome. You should feel that in your core, on the sides, especially as you're pulling down past that hip. Okay, we'll take a quick break. You guys doing all right? Any questions with that? All right, let's do it. Let's do this 2 more times, okay? So again, leg closest to the door, take a step back, nice bend in the knees, tight core. Let's go for 8 times this time, all right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. Let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. Feel it nice on the side core right there, those obliques. Make sure you're bracing and make sure you're breathing. Breathing is really important in this, or you get out of breath. I'm trying to talk, breathe, and exercise at the same time, which is difficult, but grab a sip of water if you need. We'll do this 1 more time, all right? If you want to make it more challenging and you don't want to switch out the band, just step further away from the door. This time we're going to shoot for 10 reps, okay? So again, leg closest to the door, step back, nice bend in those knees, tight core, and we're going to chop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. 1 last time on the other side. We're shooting for 10, okay? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good job, guys. That was our first core. You guys feeling good? Feeling a nice burn in the core? Grab a sip of water. We'll take a couple of seconds to rest and recover. And we'll move on to our next core. So now we're going to move the door stop from up high to about the middle of the door. Again, make sure it's pulled nice and tight so the band's not going anywhere. And then this exercise, we're going to, again, right about the middle of the door, we're going to hold the straps in our hand. We're going to step out, get a little bit of tension, as much as you can handle, and we're going to press, okay? So what that means is you're going to hold the bands in both hands, and you're going to push forward. Push forward. Slight bend in the knees, and we're really going to focus on tightening that core, okay? Bring that belly button, think about pushing it back into the spine, okay? So, and nice and tight, and we're going to do, we'll start with 5 since it's our first time, okay? So let's take a step or 2 out from the door, slight bend in those knees, and push straight forward. Try not to let your body lean back in. Make sure it's a nice and straight line, and we're pushing forward. 3, 4, 5. Awesome, now we're gonna switch sides, face the other direction, and we're gonna do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It may look simple, but if you're bracing your core properly, you should feel a nice, good burn in that core, okay? Okay, we'll take a break. Second set, we're gonna go for 8. All right. Take a step out from the door. If you need to put on a stronger band, go for it, push yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome, let's switch directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Awesome, you guys feeling good with that? If you have any questions, you can let me know. I'll try to answer them, but we're doing good. 1 more set of that. This last set, we're gonna shoot for 10, all right? Push yourselves a little bit. Make sure you're staying hydrated, get some water if you need. All right, let's let's go for our last set. 10 reps. Okay, straps in the hand. We're gonna take a step or two out from the door. Good tension. And we're gonna push straight forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Switch directions. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job, everyone. Your core is feeling nice and strong. Core is important. If you have a strong core, it's going to make all of our other exercises a little bit easier. Whether we're doing upper body, lower body, they all involve the core in some way. So that's why I kind of wanted to do some different core exercises. So hopefully you're enjoying it. We're going to do one more core exercise. So we don't need the door stop anymore. And if you guys need, while I'm setting this up, grab some water. Make sure you're getting in control of your breathing. We'll rest up a little bit. So this one we're gonna do, it's called bird dogs. So it might be a little bit complicated to set up, but I'll try to walk you through it. You're gonna take the band with the strap, and we're gonna get on our exercise mat or a place on the floor where we're comfortable. We're gonna attach the band to one of our feet. Make sure it's nice and snug on there. And then we're gonna kind of bring it through underneath us, and we're gonna be in a on all fours position. You're gonna take the band. You don't need to hold it at the strap. Just hold it at a place where you get some nice tension. You're gonna hold it in the opposite hand of your leg. Okay, then we're gonna have a nice flat back. We don't want any arches. We don't want any round. Just nice neutral flat back. And we're gonna reach our leg back and our arm forward. All right? You feel that? Make sure you're nice and tight in the core. Let's go for 5, 4, 5. Awesome. You want to make sure we're keeping those hips nice and level, that back nice and straight. If I'm not doing it, call me out. I'll try to fix my technique. Okay, we're going to switch to the other foot and into the opposite arm, okay? We're going to reach forward with the arm, kick back with the leg. We're going to do 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. This should challenge your balance a little bit. So you should, in order to help balance, if you tighten that core, it should help keep you stable, help keep those hips stable. All right, let's switch legs again, and we're going to do 8 times this time. If you need to go down to a lower band or get a stronger band, go for it. All right, again, opposite leg, opposite arm. 1. Oh, don't let that happen. Make sure it's nice and snug on your foot. All right, let's start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. Let's switch to the other foot. We're going to do 8 on the other side. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome job, guys. Let's rest up a little bit. Our third and final set, we're going to go for 10 reps, okay? So again, make sure that strap is nice and tight on the foot. Opposite arm, hold the band. And let's go for 10, okay? Nice flat back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's switch sides. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good job, everyone. Those ones, again, might seem simple when you look at it, but when you do it, it could be a bit complicated. Focus on that tight core. Make sure you're getting a nice breath in each time you extend, and make sure you're having fun with this, all right? Make sure you grab a drink of water. We have one more exercise. This next exercise is a little bit lower body, a little bit of core, a little bit of everything. So it should be fun, it should be challenging. If you have problems, if you find it difficult, we can switch it up a little bit. I can tell you some different ways to go about this one, all right? So, when you're feeling nice and recovered, you can grab any color band that you want. It doesn't really matter at this point for this next exercise. So I'm gonna take the red band, and what we're gonna do are overhead squats. So, you're gonna take your band, a little bit further than shoulder width apart, and we're gonna put it over our heads, just like this. Okay, we're gonna keep that core nice and tight, which we've been working on, and we're just gonna squat down, okay? And back up. So I'll show it from the side, squat down, back up, okay? We're gonna do 3 sets of 10. If you find it challenging holding your hands above your head with the band, we can just do air squats, okay? Or if you don't want to hold the band and you just want to do with your arms above your head, like you're partying, and squat, okay? So those are the 3 variations. You can pick which one you want to do, and we're going to do 3 sets of 10. All right, let's start. Hands above the head, and we're squatting. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's pause at the bottom. All right. Good job. Shake out those legs. We're going to do it 2 more times. And with this, some quick tips. Make sure your feet are about shoulder width apart, toes slightly pointed outward. And as we're squatting, you want to feel like from your hips to your knees, you're pushing against something as hard as you can. Out, 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 down, and up. All right? Let's go. Second set. Hands above the head. And we're squatting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's pause at the bottom for a second. All right. One more set, guys. We can do this. Grab a sip of water if you need. All right, here we go for our last set. Again, hands above the head, hold the band, feet shoulder width apart, toes pointed slightly out, and we're pushing out with the knees and the hips, okay? 2, 3, tighten that core, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to hold at the bottom. Feel that burn in your legs. All right, stand back up. Shake out those legs. All right, good job, everyone. That's all I have for you today. If you have any questions, you can let us know. But I hope you had a good time and worked on that core really nice. So, yeah, thank you, guys.